Let's talk about hats. This is AgX Presents Garden Product Reviews. And I've got a series of hats here that I like to wear. This is sun protection. We talked about sunscreen in other videos, and rain gear also for inclement weather. My favorite hat is the California Kings Canyon hat, just because it's comfortable and looks good and feels good generally. And so ball caps are one way of sun protection. This is the San Francisco Beekeepers Association. It's kind of cool, even though I'm gardening in New York, still have some California garb gear, swag. This is a ball cap because nothing runs like a deer. This is my matching Play in the Dirt John Deere gardening shirt. It's kind of a hideous green. I don't know, keeps the sun off. It's not the most, I don't like the dimples. So can't say that I recommend the John Deere swag there. Hunter is another one. The Irrigation Innovators. Hunter irrigation parts, timers and whatnot. I buy a lot of supplies from them, so I get swag from them. And I like their Hunter hat. Is not bad. They have another one that says H2O on it that I like even more than this one. So those are ball caps, but they don't protect. They only have the sun brim for the face. So all this is exposed. All this, I get burned on my neck here. Therefore, I do recommend the Panama Jack. It gets a little warpy sometimes, but it's got the full brim all the way around, kind of a Stetson or fedora style Panamanian hat. It's got the little cinch so that for wind, this sucker's gonna stay on. So you're protected in the sun, but then if you're up on, like I am in New York, on terraces and penthouses, high rises where the wind can kick up, and if your hat goes off the side, it's adios sombrero. So this has the nice cinch to keep that on your head. There's the back of it, and sizing is kind of you can make guesses by measuring your head and stuff, but this says Panama Jack, if you can see that, all the way around in the brim there. Yeah, you can see the see-through part. Hello, see-through. The mesh is really nice for just breathability. Like, it keeps the sun off, but it also lets the heat out, because hats can hold in a lot of heat. My absolute favorite is the Safari. Just it's because it's got even it's got the neck cover flap. Because even in the fedora Stetson one, your neck can still be exposed. Even the light in the room here can get in there, so you can still get a little burnt. You can put the sunscreen on there, that's fine. But just to keep the sun off, like when I'm traveling and stuff to South America, I really like the more of the. It's actually a fishing hat. They also call it a safari hat, an outdoor activity hat. But for fishing, I guess. Not exactly sure why, if there's no place to put fish hooks or anything, so not that you'd want to jab your skull with fish hooks, but the neck flap is that keeps my neck from burning, and even protects in here from burning, and even protects my face. Sometimes I'll put some stuff on, but with some sunglasses, I'm well protected from sun exposure. And I've been landscaping for over 30 years, so I've experimented with various hats. The straw ones, I've used a lot of straw hats, and they're okay for most of the season. They break down and end up being compost. This one I've had for a number of years. This other one, the Panama Jack one, I've had for a number of years also. It has its applications. I like it a lot. This one can stuff into a backpack without losing its shape and whatnot, so I really like that about it. It's crumblyable and fits into small spaces where This one loses its shape and it's not really that flexy. It's pretty somewhat rigid. So this one I'll put a link in the description below of where to get all these really, but they make this one for wind, because I've lost this one. I've had to go chase it down the street a couple times in various countries, but they make it with also the wind protective strap. So yeah, with the neck flap, and this is just a great all-around sun protection hat in the garden when you're out in full sun, especially near the equator. This is definitely my go-to hat in that regard. Also has a cinch in the back for tightening to fit the size of your head. So you don't really actually need to know about hat sizes. This is sort of really a one size fits all. It has these ventilation ports, we'll call them. Very fancy technical terms. Also some mesh here that is breathable. The inside is mesh too. I'll poke that the other way. So it's very soft and comfortable. And this hat is very collapsible and portable in that way. So you can be inside talking with people, and then if you're going to be outside in full exposure, that's the way to go. So that is your hat tutorial on sun hats for gardening. This has been AgX Presents Garden Product Reviews, and please check out our other videos, and check out all the products that we recommend. A lot of good things for gardens in general, particularly urban gardens. We're going through a whole gear guide of what goes in your bag, the type of bag, and all the necessary things for professional gardening. I'm currently working in New York City and Brooklyn. I've worked in many other states and have quite a bit of experience to share. So ask me questions, and happy gardening.